Hi guys, I'm trying to catch my breath. We've been so busy all day with the medallions. We did a class and everybody came in and saw it and everybody started buying the kits, and we've just been cutting dies all day to make these. We still have more coming, so come in and check out these great medallions we're doing here. I'm going to show you really quick and easy the fail-proof method we've come up with how to do these. We started making these about 3 years ago. The first one I bought, I paid $65 for. They're great gifts. You can make the small ones as little bag toppers. They're just spectacular. So everybody loves them, and I'm going to show you how to do this. The first ones we made were very difficult, and it took a couple of hours to make each one. And we've kept coming up with different ways and tweaking it and making it easier and easier. And I finally decided, okay, I'm going to draw out my own images and make my own dies. So that's what we've done. So we have this much easier way for us to prepare the die kits for you, and a much easier way for you to assemble them as well. So this is what you're going to get in your kit. You're going to have 2 of these chip discs like this. You're going to have one smaller one. You're going to have one of the scallops. And the difference in the scallops, let me show you over here. If you're using the white scallop, you're putting like crystal or snow on it, you want the white to show through. But on this one I used German glass glitter, and this is about 3 years old, so it darkens, it ages because it's real silver. So that one I wanted to have black behind it. And I just made this one today, and I did use the German glass, the silver glass on it, and I don't want this to darken, so I will put a little spray sealer on this one so it will stay that beautiful color. So whichever scallop you want, you can pick in your kit. Now back to this one for just a second. This one didn't even use a scallop. I wanted to show more of this fluted layer here, so I didn't even use the scallop. You can see on the scallop one, this little edge is shorter. Now you can take that, and as I'm assembling them, you'll see you can bring this further out to the edge so less of this layer, this glitter layer, shows, and you would see more of this. So there's a lot of ways you can change them around and make them special. Okay, so first we're going to start with our 2 discs. Now, the way to find a center of anything is to take a piece of paper that size. We're going to go ahead and mark the center on these for you, but if you ever needed to know, you'd just take this on paper, trace it around, cut it out, fold it in half again, open it up. There's your hole, and I'm going to take a colored pencil since I'm on the black chip and just mark a hole on that one, and I'm going to mark the center on this one, and I did the same thing on the smaller one. So I have the 3 little centers like that. This is just an awl, and don't, if you're using a ice pick, don't go real deep in it. You just want a small hole in there because you don't want the cardboard to protrude out the back. So I'm just making holes in these 3. I also have, we're done with those, I also have this little template we're going to be using, and I already have a dot on this, so just make a little hole in there. Okay, so I rarely use hot glue to put any of my crafts together, my artwork. But this time, I'm using hot glue. If you don't have to though, if you'd prefer to use white glue or glue stick or red line tape or whatever, you can. But how I will get this started is take this disc and put my awl through it. I will find the hole here, and I'm just going to put some glue. You could just use white glue on this just as easy, but that's at hand, so I did it. So I'm just going to do this and push down. That's it. That lines this one up in the center of that one. Easy peasy. Okay, now also in your kit, you're going to pick one of these paper packs, and there's 3 with the fluted edge, and there's 2 that do not have the fluted edge. So I could use this side, which I am going to do, for the outside edge, and this one for the inside, and I'll show you what the back looks like. You could choose to use these if you wanted, but I think these are prettier sides. So I'm going to take the fluted one first, and I'm going to fold it back and forth like this. You can see how fast it goes. Okay, and then I'm pinching it real good like that. Now you can see this one is up here, so the other ones I do all have to start that same way with the up fold like that. That's going to enable them to lock together, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and off camera fold these all up and get them ready for you, and we'll be right back.